Hey y'all, it's PHEONIXXFIRE, and welcome to British Banter and Battle Rap. Today I'm with the one and only Scoop. What's up, Scoop?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, you know, chilling. Thank you so much for coming on to my show. We mean to talk to you. Dope. So starting off straight away, at the gate, why are you called Scoop?
What's that name since school, innit? It's actually a mad one because it was you know what it was. I was at school and it's weird because I don't like ice cream, innit? I don't really eat it. It's weird. I don't really like it. I'm not really a sweet fan like that. But the man at school started calling me that, and then the name just stuck. The name just kind of stuck in it, and I just said, screw it, and I'm not gonna change it. It's not even that bad of a name, to be honest.
Okay, well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Every name has a story, I guess. What inspires you to rap, Scoop?
It's weird. You know what? I started rapping when I was in school, and it's weird, isn't it? Because I came from like the grime era, so a lot of us used to just rap in the playground and so on and so forth, and then it was kind of that grime era that made me rap. But I was mostly inspired by like all the lyricists I used to hear. I used to be very inspired by like all the old school guys like KRS-One and all the old school rappers. But then I stopped. I've always been inspired by like just the whole lyrical side of rap, so to say.
Okay. What are the main problems you think youth face in the UK?
Main problems, personally?
Yeah, personally, what do you think is the main problems that the youth in the UK face?
Like growing up, obviously, young and black in South London is like you're gonna face a variety of problems, like stereotyping being one of them. Stereotyping being one of the main problems that you're gonna face because the world already has an image of who you are, as opposed to like as an image of who you are without even knowing you.
Yeah.
You see a young black boy and think a lot of people think already, is he gonna rob my phone? Is he gonna do this? He's gonna do that, and then people already like I had to face a lot of that. I had to face the stigma of a lot of people don't think that we have any like form of intelligence either. That's maybe because you come from a certain area or you hang around certain people that they're not intelligent or so on and so forth. But I think one of the things I faced in my early years is that stereotype. But as I got older, I kind of realized it got even worse.
Yeah. Okay.
Now obviously you're going into the working world and so on and so forth, and people see you, and it's now it's your employers, and now you're really starting to see that whole.
Can you put your audio up a bit, please?
Can you know?
Yeah. I think it's all right. I'm just making sure my fan is on as well. It might be my fan though. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, but to be honest, yeah, it was just that really. But yeah, those problems, you learn to deal with, you learn to overcome.
Yeah. Okay. Where's my pen? Forget it. All right. Cool. Thank you for that. What is the? Gosh. All right. Well, I'll get back to that. My writing sometimes, I swear. Who do you think won between Georgie Roots and Merc?
I always say I'm torn between that battle because
Dope battle.
Yeah, it was a dope battle. I gave it to Georgie because on that technicality, and I always say it's a technicality. Due to the fact that it's a judge battle, so you have to make sure everything you're doing is tailor-made for your opponent.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna recap that battle. Actually, I really enjoyed it. It was dope.
Yeah, it was one of those where Mob took the first, Georgie took the second, and the third round wasn't even one of the strongest rounds, to be honest. But Mob would have taken a round had he been more direct or had the consistency he had in the first two.
Okay, I'm still judging it. You know what I'm saying, because I'm gonna go through like a point system, see how it goes, isn't it? So yeah. I'm gonna drop that anyway. So watch out for that. My next question is yeah. So you write a lot, and then you have some extremely creative bars, okay, and you've always give out such a positive message. You know what I'm saying, I'll definitely say you're someone that's kind of inspirational. You know what I'm saying, definitely. If you lot don't know about Scoop, check out his work and things that he talks about. You lot really need to listen and tune in to what he's been saying. It's very important, So I said, what motivates you? That's what I was going to say in terms of, hold on, let me just see how I wrote this question down. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, it's a long question. So yeah, so what's the hardest bar? Because you say so much, yeah? And one of the things I liked that you said, sorry if I quote it wrong, but something along the lines of, I know niggas that are sick of cells who ain't got an iron deficiency. You know what I'm saying? Can you remember saying that? Did I get the bar wrong? Either who ain't got an iron deficiency or who have a...
You pretty much got it right. I said, you don't learn till you get stung, and that right there is the killer bee. I know guys who are literally sick of cells that don't have an iron deficiency. Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, fire. I thought that's fire. I mean, you say a lot of fire stuff, you know what I'm saying? What's the hardest bar or the nicest, most inspired thing you think you've said in your poetry, in your spoken word?
I got so many to pick from, but the one that I thought I personally like and a lot of people like was I had a line in a piece I did, and I said how does the bar go? It goes I said something about I need to remember it from the top, and I was like if you bear with me 1 second, I literally said
yeah, go on. Let me go and get some water.
Yeah. That was it. I said I was out as single, but still getting cuffed every day. Then again, when you act like an animal, you're gonna get locked in a cage. But honestly speaking, I was just trying to get paid. But you can't sell drugs and claim to be free. But just know that if that is your claim, well, I want you to think about this. If you're black but serving a white, well, doesn't that make you a slave? And then I was like, that line I liked because it played on words and it was proper play on words.
I mean, I feel like all your stuff is pretty deep, you know what I'm saying? Every time if I listen to some, I always leave with a message, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it should be. It's about promoting positivity in the community, you know what I'm saying? So over here in the UK, I mean, there's a lot of problems with gangs and gang violence and youth obviously being pretty destructive, high rate of crime, which a lot of people don't really talk about it because people assume that we're from London and there's not really any guns in the UK. There's guns, we've got guns, and that's a big problem. You see, so I started a movement, you lot, by the way. I don't know if I've already talked about it when I'm going to drop this video, but it's called Keep the Peace, okay? This is my brand, you lot. This is my message of peace, this peace t-shirt. We'll keep the peace. And it was inspired because at some point, I created it in like 2012. At some point, like teenagers, like 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds, they were killing each other on a regular basis and people were dying left, right, and center. So many mothers have lost their sons. And I'm a designer and I just wanted to create a clothing brand that was inspiring. So a lot of the stuff I did, this is my main trademark logo, is the peace t-shirt, but a lot of my stuff I do has a positive message behind it. Things like that. Hold on, let me see if I've got anything to show. Hold on, let me stick. Yeah, so sorry, no, forget that. I went to get something, but it's long. But yeah, so I try to inspire people. I'll show you that real quick. All right, is this life hat? Right? Because some people do barcode, but my barcode was different, to be honest with you. Is this life? So a lot of my clothing like have questions, and check it out, y'all. I'm saying I'm gonna put the link in the description and stuff. It depends when I drop this scoop. I think by the time I drop this, I would have announced the movement already. So yeah, it's all good anyway. But I definitely wanted to wear this t-shirt with you in this interview, do you know what I mean? Because I feel like it kind of relates to the type of things that you talk about. Do you know what I mean? About you trying to create a better future for themselves, because obviously like them jail cells, like, you know, they're small and you stay there for a very long time. Do you know what I mean? And there's so many men that have wasted, like, I like it. There's so many men have wasted their lives, not just men and females have wasted their lives in jail, literally. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got family members that went in for like 7 years, came out, still stuck in the 7 years ago. Do you know what I mean? All that time wasted and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like, I feel like it's, what do you think about the problems of guns and gangs in the UK? Because that's something I'm very interested in myself and I campaign for as well.
I feel like biggest issue, it's a major issue. Is anyone that tries to say that it's not is obviously not informed, or either you live very far from it, or you're just trying to not, pay attention to it, so to say. Because one of the biggest issues we have is to me personally, like, even one of the reasons why I do spoken word I do is to raise awareness and to also uplift a lot of these young kids, because I feel like I grew up around certain things, and I feel like one of the differences I had growing up was my level of guidance. And when you have people around you teaching you the right things, don't get me wrong, you could always take the wrong route if you want, you're your own person. But the more people you have around you educating you on what's right and what's wrong, then more than likely you're not going to succumb to what's out there.
Yeah, that's true. Surrounding yourself with positivity, do you know what I mean? It's true.
Because you've got a lot of people who, they rap about it, right? And I tell them, what's so funny is I've seen it, I've lived it. People rap about it, but the people really living it are not really glorifying it because they're having to live it. There's actually a bigger picture to it. It's like, you will rap it because it sells, or because the same companies or say for example, the same record labels that will give deals are the same ones that know it sells, but they don't care because it doesn't affect their communities or neighborhoods. It affects them.
Yeah, exactly. So they'll just put it out there anyway. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
It's terrible, man. Seriously. But yeah, man, thank you for that, man. Trust me, I feel like you're definitely one of the very inspirational persons, Scoop, 100%. So keep doing your thing, man. Don't change a thing, you know? Okay, let me see what else I've got here now. What did I say? What's the most annoying thing about battle rap?
Well, have you got years?
Is it that bad, yeah?
Nah. That's why I stepped back from it. I'm not battling in 3 years because I just can't be bothered. I just didn't care.
There's a lot of politics in it and stuff like that.
There's a lot of politics. Battle rap takes up a lot of energy. To be active in the scene takes a lot of energy in it. And it's like, it's a lot of back and forth. And it comes down to how much you're going to let it be an involvement in your life. How much involvement it has in your life. And it's one of those things where, because there's a lot of bravado and a lot of competition, so to say, especially with the males, it's like, with the men, like, we are that kind of creature by nature. We're very competitive. We're territorial, very competitive. So it's like, every minute it's something, or I'll 3-0 you, I'll do this. And then they got to a stage where it's like, hold on, I'm a grown man. I don't have time to be arguing with you online all day. You got things to go and do.
Some people will do that all day, man. They don't care. Like, they have energy.
I was one of them at one point. I was one of them.
Yeah,
I was living my real life. Yeah, I was living my real life, but it was like, I'll find out. You know how many batteries on phones I've probably burned out arguing with notifications every minute your phone's going off because you just made a comment, and so-and-so just made a comment, and so-and-so just made a comment.
And you got to respond and stuff, yeah.
And you got to say to yourself, you know what? I'm a firm believer that once you stop enjoying something or the fun gets sucked out of it, you've got to kind of take a step back, because I like battle rap, yeah. But then it's like certain things just started getting on my nerves. It was like, I'm also a firm believer that in do something to try and elevate it, or do something at a level that you enjoy it. So it's like I tell people, I've never had any easy battles ever. I've not had none. Everyone I've ever battled is the best version of them. Yeah. And I've always jumped in at the deep end. So it's like, when I've heard certain people or certain guys who, like you say, quote unquote rookies, be like, oh man, you don't do this, you don't come outside. I say, big man, but what are you offering? If I battle you, you have more to gain. And then, no, I don't mind that, because I can understand. Do not get me wrong. I understand your hunger, because I was there. Yeah. But you also need to understand that for me to write 3 rounds for you is time and energy. Mm-hmm. And then if I look at it like you're the only person gaining from this, what am I doing it for?
Yeah. Okay, so you just lost the. You feel like it's not worth it right now.
Yeah, do you know what it was? I lost it, and then obviously, like, it was also with the decline of UK battle rap as well.
Yeah.
Like even when I came in, it was still it was declining. It wasn't at its peak anymore, but there was still, certain people carrying it. But then it just really stopped. And it was one of those ones where I always loved it because it's battle rap, but then I also found spoken word, and I also found something that I could use to actually put out a message.
Yeah.
Because I'm also someone that I like writing regardless of what it is. I've got stuff I've written on, people have never heard, I've got stuff. I'm always writing about something. And it's like, I finally found something that not only I could write about, but helped me develop my writing and also get out there. And for me, it was always like a second outlet, because a lot of the guys at Battle are very good musicians as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of battle rappers. People forget that most battle rappers are musicians, most of them. 90% of these guys at Battle make music, yeah? And a lot of them are very dope musicians. Like, I don't think a lot of them really get the credit they deserve, because a lot of them are good musicians. I wasn't really a musician, so to say. So I found and I think I excelled in. So I was kind of, I wouldn't say the downfall of battle rap kind of, I wouldn't say it kind of helped, but it did kind of help me find that lane as well.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But do you feel like battle rap is gonna there's a is it a decline or is it going up now?
Okay, put it that. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, but like anything in life, never live under the illusion with regards to how much work you're gonna have to do. But I always say to people, don't look at what once was. Yeah, create your own. Yeah, don't look to replicate what someone did because it was great back then. Do your own. You have your own path. Like, you have your own path. Create to me, if you want battle rap to be something great, don't say, oh, we need it to be where it was in 2012. This ain't 2012. Make it your own. Yeah?
Yeah, things have changed, you know.
Yeah, things. Make it your own. And it's like, there's a lot of things that a lot of us didn't like in the scene. Yeah? And now, because it's so to say, you have a chance now to recreate it the way you want it to be. So why not do that? It's like, don't get me wrong, you can always admire what was, but just admire what was. Make your own.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that that's going to be happening. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been getting better, man. Who do you think is the top of the new class? Yeah, I can see you. Wait for a minute.
Yeah, sorry.
Is your internet connection?
I think it'll get better.
Oh yeah, what I said to you, who do you, I don't know if you heard the question, sorry. I said, who do you think is the top of the new class of battle rap in the UK? First of all, no questions. Who are the top hitters right now in the new class, and who is the top of that class?
It's weird because I rate them all in their individual ways, isn't it? So, but since you want me to be specific,
yeah, be specific.
I'd say Moke, Tech, and Georgie.
Okay, Moke, Tech, and in that order.
Nah, not in that way. I'm not gonna put it in order, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in order. I'd say the reason why, because, and I'll put it like this. Writer, and he's come out of a spoken word background into battle rap, where a lot of people will try and give him stigma, but he's sure he can hang. So then, and he's also just had one of the classic battles of the year so far. It's still early. Tech, I have to put in. Obviously, he's the champion now. You know, no league champ. So yeah, I'm gonna put him in there definitely. And he's a big hitter. He's definitely a big hitter. He's a talented guy. Very good puncher. Knows how to put his stuff together. Georgie, of course, Georgie came into battle rap at its decline, you know? And he's one of those kind of people, he never watched a lot of battle rap, you can tell because he said it. And he just come leaps and bounds every battle.
Yeah,
like leaps and bounds every battle.
He's fire. He's a great writer. Saying, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's cold. Those three, I'd say now because of where they are now in terms of their class.
Yeah, okay. So they're the ones to look out for, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I still think there's other guys to look out for, but them three, yes.
Okay. Let's go to the next page now. So, let me ask you this: if you couldn't be convicted of any one type of crime, okay, what criminal charge would you be immune to, so you can't get done for it? What would you choose?
Me?
Yeah, you.
What criminal charge? I'll say it again because I want to make sure I get this correct.
Okay. If you I know the question's a bit confusing. If you couldn't be convicted of any one type of crime, so they can't convict you for this, no matter what it is, what is the crime that you would like to be immune to? So the feds can't get you. They can't touch you. Damn popo. But yeah, no, for real.
Oh, you're gonna make me look like a criminal now. You're gonna make me look like a mad criminal right now.
That, but I'm just saying, all right. But you can say,
you know why? Because what's going through my head, is what can I do to make money and not be convicted for? This is what I'm thinking right now. What can I do to, like, if I, like, for example, because I'm thinking, if I could run up in, say, the middle of a jewelry shop, rob it blind, and you couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, anything. Would that be your crime?
You know what? I think the crime for me will probably be assault.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I'll tell you why.
Nothing happens.
I'll tell you the reason why for that, because not because I'm a violent person, but two reasons. You never know. The law doesn't always work in your favor, right? And somebody can do something against you and you have to defend yourself, but then they will go and say you assaulted them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
And then the other reason why as well, because like I feel like some people in this life get away with talking too much and saying too many weird things. Like you got a lot of racist people, you got people who are just like prejudiced people who I believe deserve to be slapped, and you shouldn't get any consequences from that or any backfire for that. So yeah, it would probably be that.
Okay, now that's a good answer actually. Thoughtful answer. All right. Do you think kidneys should be able to be bought and sold?
Kidneys? What, human kidneys bought and sold?
Yeah.
What? No. No.
You don't think they should? Because obviously.
I'll tell you why.
Because well, I mean that's the question, like, because obviously there's the advantages of having kidneys available for people that need them, but at the same time.
Yeah. I'll tell you why. No, yeah. Because if we're talking like organ trafficking now, yeah, we need to take into consideration, yeah, the fact that it's gonna be
what? I think your phone cut out. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah. You have to take into consideration it's gonna be a very lucrative and expensive business, yeah. And if you're telling me can you buy and sell kidneys, only the rich and famous will have first access to. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The rich and famous will have first access. Working class people are not going to be able to buy anything. So I don't think it's right. No.
Okay. Thank you for that answer. And I like the answer. I like that answer. Sure, you know. Okay. What? I don't know. What am I here? Okay. Yeah. What mythical creature do you wish actually existed? Dragons. Okay. Interesting. I do like dragons, but I don't know if I want to live in a world full of dragons though. But nice.
I do.
I'll choose unicorn, but okay.
Unicorn? Yeah. So all you want is a horse with a big pointy thing on its head. You have all these mythical creatures.
They're cute and they fly. Do you know what I mean? Like
unicorns fly?
They're supposed to. This is mythology, isn't it? They fly, yeah. Or is that Pegasus?
That's one specific horse. I don't know about you. I don't know. I could be wrong in it.
I thought unicorns can fly. I swear they fly. Yeah, they fly.
I just know them as horses with horns. Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Or horses with horns. Do you know what it is? If dragons lived there, but for me, they would have to be. See, I'm thinking. The reason why I say dragons, yeah, but they would only be used to burn. To me, yeah, I'd have dragons and I'd make sure they burn down Parliament.
Parliament, fair enough.
And all them corrupt places.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm thinking, how would you manage them? Like, yeah, I hear you. Right, so let me ask you, how do you call these battles? Couple battles, how you call them, right? First battle is some of them they're old anyway, but yeah.
Right.
Villain versus DK.
Who?
Villain.
Oh, I don't even remember. I remember watching it a long time ago.
Oh, it's a long time ago.
I think I remember Villain taking it, if I remember not.
Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
if I remember correctly.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Shorty Horror versus Daylight. Who won that battle?
It was a weird one for me. I don't know. I think I edged it to Daylight when I did watch it. Yeah, I think I did edge it to Daylight when I did watch it. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Hold on a minute. Sorry, let's have to reply. Okay, let me. The final one is sorry, dialect versus unanimous.
Weird battle for me. I see some weird ones. I think I had Yunnan edging that one.
Okay, okay. That was a nice one. All right. So what is the future for UK battle rap? Is it looking bright? Looking orange?
Nah, based on what I've seen, especially at the last event, if it carries on that kind of projection, then yeah, definitely it's going to be bright. The thing about UK battle rap is just turning over the talent.
Yeah, yeah,
Just the
definitely.
talent.
That's another thing. All right. What do you feel about female battle rappers in the UK? Like, why there are not that many?
Need some more, man. We definitely need some more.
I agree, man. This is not enough, for real, not enough. But it's all good. Do you know what? I just interviewed DK. I just dropped the DK interview, so check it out. Like whenever you get a chance, anyway, for my show. So she's had a lot about. It's been a while since she's been around. You know what I'm saying, so definitely.
Yeah, I've had her name for ages.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought it was a dope way to start off my new shows by with DK. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a bit of a legend in this, and she's a female, you know what I'm saying, to the ladies. So yeah. Okay. So I think so what's next for Scoot then? What's next for you? What should we expect from you, Scoot?
Me and Rivers are currently working on a card we call it Hustle Tier.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so everyone on the card is going to be putting up a certain amount of money for the battles. Like, I think with the concept of you don't really care about your class.
Say that again. Scoot your phone.
Sorry, all those things where
Nokia 3310, man. What's going on?
I got S20 Ultra, you know, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like we've created a concept of we don't really care about your tier. We don't care what it is. Do you have the guts to put your money where your mouth is, isn't it? Like, do you think you're that good?
How does it work? They put up the one person brings money, like £100.
No, both. You both put that money.
Okay,
it's like a betting thing.
Money. Okay,
yeah.
That's motivation right there. You know,
yeah.
I like it. I like that. Okay, so when do you expect that to start? Then when's it happening?
We don't know yet because it's so weird because obviously with the COVID restrictions going on, and then now obviously me and Rivers are obviously looking at certain battles that have just recently popped up that I don't think either one of us can really say just yet.
Okay.
But yeah, they just popped up, so it's like, and those are for cards that have already been given dates. Because it's like, you know what, we don't know when we're going to do the card, but there's certain battles that will happen. It will happen obviously this year. So one of the battles obviously is Rivers and Take No Talks. That's for $5. Me and Crash for $5. Those are the two confirmed ones at the moment. There's about 3 or 4 more that we're trying to lock in.
Okay, that's cool. That should be dope.
I mean, anybody could be on the card.
I think AJ Ra wants to battle Villain, isn't it? He's on that.
He wants, yeah. I was talking to AJ earlier actually. Like but don't get me wrong, that probably is gonna still go down in it. So
okay. That should be fire though. And I'm looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, so Scoop, it's been so lovely talking to you, man. Hope you enjoyed the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been dope. I told you, I find you very inspirational and extremely talented, for real. You know, so keep doing. So shout out your social media. How can we find you, follow you, listen to your poetry and your raps and stuff?
Yeah, most of my stuff you find on my Instagram. I'm easy to find on Instagram, just big scoop underscore. Yeah, that's it. My stuff will be, all our stuff is there. All my battle rap stuff, all my spoken word stuff. I've got a lot of things coming out between now and September.
Okay.
Working with some big names at the moment. Working with the Wall of Comedy at the moment as well.
Okay.
So
that's dope, man. So we should
yeah,
look at
so I've got a lot of things I'm doing.
coming up, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Follow him, subscribe, all of that. Okay, make sure y'all enjoyed this discussion that we just had. You know what I'm saying? Dope. You had some dope scoops. So shout out to you, man. Shout out to all the battle leagues doing their thing. And all the UK battle rappers as well. Look, it's blinded. I'm saying, UK battle rap is back, man. I'm hoping so, because it was fire. Man. A lot of bars to be heard. So let's do this. The UK takeover. I just want UK battle rap to get to a very high level now. It's about that time. And I also want, hopefully, one day, like for females to be introduced to it, to feel, you know,
I'll be dope.
Proud enough, or like, you know, I mean, confident enough to be like, yeah, we're coming back, and or come out of the woodwork. Because they're definitely females that have got bars and they can fit, but they just haven't really been doing it, like, you know what I mean, in terms of maybe they don't, whatever reasons. But hopefully, that's something you see in the future. But anyway, I better wrap it up, y'all. It's your girl PHEONIXXFIRE here with Scoop, and that's it. Look forward to the next episode of British Banter and Battle Rap. I gotta go. Thanks so much, Scoop. I'll talk to you real soon, all right?
No worries, bro.
All right, then. Take care, yeah?
Take care.